Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome back to my session V2V Vision to Victory. In today's video, we are going to cover few more examples from both quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning. And all these questions are already given in previous year examinations. So I already completed one video 2 days back. If you guys have missed those videos, watch it and you understand the concept, the way you have to solve the questions in our examinations are we already discussed. Kindly share this information with your friends who are preparing for the different examinations. Definitely, our content will help your preparation. Guys. And share, subscribe, and like our videos too. And I'm going to discuss concept and different calculations in aptitude, and I will teach you the approach for reasoning questions also. So we are going to cover more than 50 questions in today's slot also. So kindly try to solve these questions and post your answers in the comment section. I will check your comments. Now let's see this information. So here the question. There are three numbers are in the ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 5. And twice their sum is 100. Find the square of largest of three numbers. We have to identify that square of the largest number. Now see, here the numbers are in the ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 5. So 2 units, 3 units and 5 units. So they clearly mention that twice of their sum. Guys, what is the sum of all the numbers? 2 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 10. If you twice those numbers, then the value becomes 20. Now see, if 10 becomes 100, so they clearly compare the data. See, sum of twice of their sum is equal to 100. So each unit is equal to 5. Now we have to identify that what is the largest number and that to choose the square of that number. Yeah, the largest number is 5 units and each unit is 5 numbers. 5 into 5 is equal to 25. But 25 is not our answer. According to the question, we have to identify that square of that largest number. Square of that largest number is 625. 625 is the correct answer. Guys, I just want to tell you these important direct calculation for any number ends with a 5 square numbers. For example, as you know that 15 square is all about 225. Here the logic see, if you see 5 as a units place, square of that number last two digits is 25. Here, here you have to multiply with the next number. One next number is 2. So 1 into 2 is equal to 2. So answer is 225. Let's go for 25 square. 5 square is 25. Next number 2 is 3. So just multiply that number. 2 into 3 is equal to 625. If you want 45 square value. So 5 square last two digits are 25. Multiply with the next number. 4 into 5 is equal to 20. So here 45 square value is 2025. If you want 95 square. 5 square last two digits are 25. Next number of 9 is 10. Multiply with 9 into 10. Then the resultant is 9025. So according to the question, 25 square is equal to 625. Hope it's clear. Let's move on to the next question. Now again, question from compound interest. Guys, I told you many times, just go through the ratio concept. 2 years, 2 years, compound interest ratio is 2 is to 1. 3 years, compound interest ratio is 3 is to 3 is to 1. 4 years, compound interest ratio is 4 is to 6 is to 4 is to 1. So if you remember these ratios, you can able to save your time in the calculation part. So try to answer this question. Now you have to calculate the amount. Remember that in simple interest or compound interest, amount is all about both principal and interest. As you know that principal is 48,000 and you have to calculate how much interest you got at the end of 2 years. Vitamin C. Now see, here as I told you guys, 2 years ratio is 2 is to 1. Now first you have to calculate 48,000 rupees is principal and 20% is, see, 20% of 48,000 is exactly equal to 9,600. So here 9,600. Next one should be multiply 9,600. See, compound interest is all about interest to the interest. Now you have to calculate it 20% of 9,600. So if you go through that, see 20% is all about 1 by 50. See, this is all about 19 times is 95. Again 2 times. It's all about 1920. Let's go for the further calculation. See, total value is 19,200 and 1920. 0 to 11, 11, and total interest you have to pay 21,120 rupees as an interest. Now you are taking already 48,000 rupees principal, then the total value 48,000 rupees and 21,120. 02196 69,120 rupees you have to repay at the end of 2 years. Is it clear? Let's see this question. Remember guys, if two sides makes an angle of 90 degrees, it's a right angle triangle. So here let's take that theta is angle and ABC is triangle. And you know that this is all about base and this is all about height. And this is hypotenuse. So if you want sine theta value, sine theta is all about height by hypotenuse. Cos theta is all about base by hypotenuse. Now if you go for tan theta as you know that sine theta by cos theta, otherwise height by base. So you know that tan theta is all about sine theta divided by cos theta. And let's check with the angles also. Theta can be as 0 degrees, so 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. So sine theta, so sine 0, 0. This is all about 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. So if you want cos angles guys, just reverse it. 1, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and 0. As you know that tan theta is all about sine theta by cos theta. Next one, cot theta is all about 1 by tan theta or cos theta by tan theta. So you can consider in this way. Secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. And cosecant theta is equal to 1 by sine. That's why try to remember sine angles. After you just remember the conversions. If you know all the conversions, you can able to calculate the information. Now let's see this question. A ladder 20 meters height. 20 meters height leaning against the vertical wall. This is, let's take that AB is vertical wall and AC is ladder. So here length is 20 meters. And it makes an angle of 30 degrees with ground. So it's a makes an angle of 30 degrees with ground. So how high on the wall does the ladder reach? So we have to identify that what is the AP value. Let's use sine 30 degrees. Sine 30 degrees is all about height divided by hypotenuse. So sine 30, as you know that 1 by 2 is equal to AB divided by AC value is 20. Let's check with the calculation. AB value is equal to 20 by 2, 10 centimeters. So 10 meters. So you should be aware of all these informations. Once you guys are good at this concept, you can able to calculate these kind of questions from trigonometry and heights and distances. It's a combined concepts. If you know about the trigonometry, then only you can able to solve all the questions from heights and distances. It's a pure concept you should learn. Let's see this question from data relation topic. Manoj, Vinaya, very good. So try to answer this question. Hello Vijay, how are you? So try to answer this question. Ram said, Ram said, Sita is my paternal great grandfather's only son, only daughter-in-law. Then how is Sita related to Ram? Guys, who says that information is all about mind? Ram said. Let's take, let's take that Ram. And Ram is talking about Sita. Sita is my. My is all about Ram. Ram, paternal. Paternal is all about father side relation. So Ram, paternal, grandfather. See, Ram, paternal, great grandfather. See, grandfather's father is great grandfather. Only son, only son. So they are talking about this. See, first information, Ram's Ram's paternal great grandfather's only son is Ram's grandfather. Ram grandfather's only son. So only son is all about Ram's father. Ram's father. So next information, Ram's father's only daughter-in-law. Only daughter-in-law is all about Ram's grandfather's only son is okay. Only sons, only daughter-in-law is all about wife. Let me check once here. I will miss anything. So my paternal great grandfather's only son, sorry, only son is all about grandfather's. See, paternal grandfather's only son is Ram's grandfather. Ram's grandfather. See, Ram's grandfather's only daughter-in-law. Only daughter-in-law means so that person is all about Ram's mother. See, we can conclude it that you can replace here by Sita. Now the question, how is Sita related to Ram? Sita is related to Ram is mother. Guys, see, paternal grandfather's only son's only daughter-in-law means Ram's grandfather only daughter-in-law is Ram's mother. And that person name is Sita. Sita related to Ram is mother. Is it clear? Let me know in the comments. Next, go through this question. Now let's see this question. A piece of cloth costs 35. If the piece were 4 meters longer, then each meter were to cost 1 rupee lesser. Then the total cost would be remains unchanged. Then how long is piece of cloth? Let's take that. This is X meters. Let us take that cost is Y rupees. Now see. So how much cost? See, they clearly mention that a piece of cloth costs is 35. If we take X meters, then the total price is 5. Now see. 35 by X is equal to Y. Next information, when the piece were 4 meters long, so this is all about X plus 4, then the cost should be 1 rupee lesser. It's all about Y minus 1. Now, if you observe that, see, the total cost would be remains unchanged. So the price should be 35. So if you go through this equation, 35 by x minus 35 by x plus 4, then the difference is 1 unit. So if you go for this further simplification, you should good at the quadratic equation part. But my suggestion better to go with option verification. Let's take that x is equal to 10. 35 by 10 minus 35 by 14. Can I get 1 or not? So 35 is common. 1 by 10 and 1 by 14. Here the LCM is 70 units. It's a 7 units and 5 units. If you go for further simplification, that the total multiplication says that numerator 70 and denominator 70 after cancellation, right value is exactly equal to left value. That's why the better value should be replaced with the x is 10 meters. Guys, if you go for the calculation, it went to the quadratic equation, but it's a time taking calculation. Better see if you want to find only single variable, then go for the option verification. That's the best method. Next, hello Vijay, Razi, good, yeah. Let's see this information. Find the relation between the soldiers and army musicians related to. Now see, a group of soldiers, a group of soldiers represented as army. In the same way, a group of musicians are called as band. And as you know that colony means a group of people who are living in the specific place. Flock means it's all about the group of birds together. Gang means group of maybe a gangsters which are in the same place. So that's why we have a different terminology. So a group of soldiers are represented army. A group of musicians are called as band. So that is the relation. So very good, Nana. Kanakaraju, Pavan, good. It's a band. Very good, Nana. Next, move on to this question. So again, check this question here. Two poles are in the height of 15 meters and 20 meters. Stand vertically upright on the plain ground. So if the distance between their feet is 12 meters, find the distance between their tops. So try to answer this question. So here clearly mentioned that this is the ground. Let's take one pole here. One pole at a distance from ground to the top is 15 meters. Other one, it's a distance of 20 meters. Now we have to identify that what is the distance between the two tops. And they clearly mention that distance between the feet is 12. If it is a 12, just draw the parallel line. If you draw the parallel line, so definitely it is also 12. And as you know that two sides makes an angle of 90 degrees. It's a right angle triangle. So in a right angle triangle, we have a property side square plus side square is equal to hypotenuse whole square, right? As you know that from here to here the distance is 12. From here to here distance is 15. Now above how much value is left? It's a 5. Now you know that 12 square plus 5 square is exactly equal to x square. So x should be replaced with 13. Why? Because it's all about the Pythagoras triplet. So here 5, 12, 13. Remember the Pythagoras triplet value. Like 3, 4, 5 in the same way. 5, 12, 13. 5 square 25, 12 square is 144. Some value is equal to 169. Just remember this Pythagoras triplet and use this direct calculation. And choose your option is 13 meters. Let's see this question from blood relation topic again. Guys, if you want this PDF, I will update this after my live session in my Telegram channel. Search V2VVK. You can get my channel name as Vision to Victory. And this is my Insta ID also. Search Vision to Victory. You will get my page. If you have any queries, feel free to reach through either Telegram or Instagram. Next, how is Samir related to Akbar? If Samir introduced Akbar as his is all about Samir. Samir maternal grandmother means Samir's mother's mother is maternal grandmother, mother's mother. Only sons means Samir's uncle. Only son is Akbar. So we can say that, see, these two people are siblings and sibling children are cousins. So that is the relation between Akbar and Samir. So how Akbar is related to Samir or how Samir is related to Akbar means it's all about the cousins. If our parents are siblings, our relations are cousins. Remember this point. Next, try to understand this information. So here the statement says that it's all about the fact analysis. According to the recent health survey, people who exercise for at least half an hour every day are less prone to the lifestyle diseases. So that is the statement you've seen in the news. And what is your conclusion while seeing that kind of statement? So we have two conclusions here. Moderate exercise is essential to lead healthy life, and everyone with no exercise on their routine suffer from lifestyle diseases. So how we can conclude that information by reading that kind of statements? See, you should understand from the statement. See, if you go for daily exercise, that will help you for the your health. That will be help for your not getting any diseases in the lifestyle. See, if you go through that information, you should understand that moderate exercise is essential to lead the healthy life. Yes, we can conclude that information from that fact. But you can't conclude it everyone with no exercise on their daily routine suffers lifestyle disease means you cannot conclude it that information. So that's why conclusion one is follows. You have to pick the positive information, Kanakarazu, and you never concluded negative data directly. So we need some valid proof to to say exactly negative data is correct. That's why you need that kind of analysis. Now see, there is a one common point in both simple interest and common compound interest. See, if the principal is same, guys, if principal is same, rate of interest is same, then first year simple interest is exactly equal to the compound interest. So for a first year, you can't see any change. But second year onwards, you can find the difference in interest. Reason behind this? From second year onwards, we have to pay interest to the interest in compound. See, interest to the interest is all about the compound interest. Every year, if you pay interest for the principal, it's all about simple interest. For a compound interest, from second year onwards, you have to pay interest to the interest. So it's all about the compound interest. Now see, here the information. You have to identify that what is the principal value. We don't know that, we have to identify that. And the simple interest and compound interest. For a 2 years, simple interest is equal to 1200 rupees. For 2 years, compound interest is 1290. And as you know that every year simple interest is same, but every year compound interest is not at all same. Why? Because for second year onwards, it will be vary. Reason? You have to pay interest to the interest. And simple interest is same for every year. Then first year 600 rupees and second year is 600 rupees. Now here, first year, why? Because principal is same. First year simple interest exactly equal to first year compound interest. For a 2 years, they will get 1290. It means for second year, you will get 90 rupees extra. 90 rupees extra means you can split this value as 600 plus 90. Then you have to identify that what is the rate of interest. You will get 90 rupees interest for the second year. And 90 is what percentage of 100? So it's all about 15. Now, you will get rate of interest is 15%. But you have to identify the principal. Now see, if 15% of rate of interest value is equal to 600, why? Because this is an interest amount. Now 100% is all about the principal amount. So how much it is? So this is exactly equal to 40 times. 40 into 100 is 4000 rupees. Principal is 4000 rupees. Understand this data again. Statement and conclusions. Here the information says that in some tier 2 cities in India, transportation is one of the major problems. That is one of the major problem, transportation. So while reading that information, can I conclude it that all type 2 cities are not well connected? Can we conclude in this way? Lack of transportation facility is the only problem in Indian metros. So can we conclude that information? So which conclusion we can derive from that statement? Guys, so you never don't conclude in this way. You cannot say that all the type 2 cities are not well connected. See, that is one of the major problem. Transportation is one of the major problem. But you cannot conclude that all type 2 cities are not well connected. The second information says that lack of transportation facility is the only problem in the Indian motors. That is also not. See, they are talking about the problem. So you never concluded that it's a lack of transportation facility is the only problem in India is not at all well defined. So here both are not. So answer neither of them is follows. Next, go for these statements and conclusions. Hi Vijay. Very good, Nana Pawan. Good, very good. So you have to learn that kind of analysis. Now see here, all reds are hills. All hills are rivers. Here the conclusion, see guys, remember this point. If all the circles are connected within the circles, if comparison goes for inside to the outside, always all comma some conclusions are valid. If any conclusion is compared inside outside to the inside, only some conclusions are valid. Now see, some rivers are red, some is always valid conclusion. If the statements are positive, remember that you never get any negative conclusion. Guys, if the statements are positive, positive statement means like a sum all, both are positive statements. And you never get negative conclusions. Negative conclusion means you never get sum not relation, you never get all not relation, you never get no relation. That's why see here some rivers are rat is valid, but verify that all hills are rats. Here the comparison goes for inside. Inside is always some conclusion. All is invalid. That's why A is the suitable answer. Next. So understand this question. Guys, don't forget to subscribe our channel and share this information with your friends and WhatsApp groups. Just place this link in your WhatsApp status also. So kindly support our channel. Definitely we will come up with more content for your upcoming exams. First of all, thank you for all my subscribers. So we will reach 12,600 family. Thank you for your support. So I'm expecting same support in my future also. So definitely I will come up with more number of different examples and different questions for different competitive examinations. So don't worry, I will teach you everything in this YouTube platform. So I'm just expecting your support every time. Just like our videos and share this information with your friends who are preparing for the different examinations. Definitely it will help their preparation. So here see, a closed wooden rectangular box made 1 centimeter thick. Wood has to be following outer dimensions. It's a 1 centimeter thick. It's an important. Here length is 22 centimeters and birth is all about 17 centimeters and height is all about 12 centimeters. And it is filled to capacity with cement. Okay, now see we have to identify that inside volume. Why? Because it's a 1 centimeter thick in every side. Now, what is the volume of the cement in the box, guys? If 1 centimeter thick, for example, let's take that this is 1 centimeter thick. Definitely, we have other side also 1 centimeter thick. For a length, we have to subtract it 2 centimeters thick. So, final length is exactly only 20 centimeters. Same way, here birth is 15 centimeters and the height is 10 centimeters. So, what about the total volume? Length into width into height. So, answer 3000 cubic centimeters. Yes, very good, madam. Vijay, very good. It's a 3000 centimeter cubic centimeters. Let's see this question from coding and decoding. See, if the code mother MOEHER, if you want to solve these kind of questions, try to remember all the alphabetical position. 13th letter, 15th letter, 20th letter, 8th letter, 5th letter, 18th letter. And coded as J, R, Q, K, B, U. So you know that J is 10, R is 18, Q 17, K 11, B 2, and U is 21. If you observe that, see, it's a minus 3 plus 3. Here the logic. It's alternative operation. It's all about minus 3 plus 3 minus 3 plus 3 minus 3 plus 3. Now, here the question you have to identify that what is the code language for principal. So P is 16th letter. Minus of 3 is 13th letter. 13th letter is M. Try to eliminate the options. Eliminate. R is 18. 18 plus 3, 21st letter is U. So we have only one option as a second letter U. Directly you can choose the answer. Don't go for the remaining letters. It wastes your time. So choose that option. We have U available in the second option in C only, right? So choose that option. C is the suitable answer. Next. Again, let's see this question from L.C.M and H.C.F. Remember this entire property, guys. Two important key points. Product of two numbers. Product of two numbers is exactly equal to L.C.M of two numbers into H.C.F of two numbers. Second important point, and those two numbers, let us consider N1 and N2 both are numbers. And these two numbers are always divisible by. So these two numbers are always divisible by HCF of two numbers. If it is divisible by HCF, then only those two numbers are correct. Otherwise, those are wrong numbers. So remember this theory. Now see, they clearly mention that HCF is 3, LCM is 2730. If one number is 78, find the other. Try to go for the calculation. Now see here, if one number is 78, find the other number. And the HCF is 3, LCM is 2730. So as you know that, see, it's a 32636 times. Here n value is 2730 divided by 26. So 26 15 times. Sorry, it's a 105 times. So 26 into 105 is 2730. That's why 105 is the correct answer. It's all about this property. And before choosing that, sometimes you can see that cannot be determined option also. It's already given one in 2019 examination. See, most of the students they choose a random means whatever the answer they got, they choose that number, but they are not verify that property. See those two numbers, like what are those two numbers? Both 78 and 105 must be divisible by HCF. If it is not divisible by HCF, then you have to choose cannot be determined. So remember this point. Two numbers are always divisible by HCF of two numbers. So that's why yes, both the numbers are divisible by HCF. That's why answer is 105. Next, let's see this question. One more question from coding and decoding. Now see here, A is equal to 1, OAR is equal to 34, RAOR is represents. See, A is 1 is all about the alphabetical position, right? OAR is 34. O is 15th letter, A is first letter, R is 18th letter. If you go through the sum, it's all about 34. Means sum of alphabetical position. Sum of alphabetical position. The question wrote ROAR. As you know that OAR is already given 34 and R alphabetical is 18. Sum of these two values is equal to 52 is the correct answer. It's very good, Raji. Ramesh, very good. So keep solving the questions. Guys, I told you in the last session also, if it is all about the off distance they covered in different speeds, use this property. Average speed formula is 2xy by x plus y. It's all about half of the distance covered in different speeds. Use this formula directly. It's all about the relative speed. 2 into 40 into 50 divided by 40 plus 50. So it's all about 90, right? Directly you can consider. It's 990. So finally, it's see 5 into 2 is 10, 40 into 10 is 400 divided by 9. So 9 into 4, 36, 9 into 4, 36, all about 44.44 kilometer per hour. You can find the LCM of 15, 25 and 29. Find the LCM. As you know, the 29 is the prime number. And 15 and 25. Aishwarya of 52. Very good, Aishwarya. Keep solving. Razi 44.44 kilometer per hour. Very good. See, what about the LCM of these two numbers? 25 and 15 LCM is 75. Now, we have a prime number. Directly multiply these two numbers. You will get LCM of 15, 25 and 29. See, as you know the two-digit multiplication, first multiply these two numbers. 7 into 2 is 14. Cross multiply that. 9 into 7 is 63. 5 into 2 is equal to 10. Write down 3 and 6 is carried over. Now 9 into 5 is 45. 4 is carried over. See, 5, 7, 0. So it's a 73, right? So it's a 217. 2175 is the correct answer. Next. Try to solve this question. Now see here, plus means multiplication, minus means division. Multiplication means plus, division means minus. Compute the value of that expression. 17. So plus means multiplication. Multiplication means plus. Division minus. And according to any simplification, you should follow this rule both ways. Just multiply 6 into 10, 60, 6 into 7, 42. It's all about 102. And 13 minus 8, difference is 5. And the sum value is 107. Next one. Now see, so try to go with the ascending order to descending order. Here the value is 3 by 8. So convert it into the decimal. Let us take 0 point. So now it becomes 30, right? If you take decimal, then consider 3 as a 30. 8 into 3, 24, right? We have 60 again. 60. 7 times, 5 times. We know that 3 by 8 is equal to 0.375. Let's take the second number, 19 by 73. So 73 against 0 point. Now it become 109. Now see 73 is multiplied with it 2 times. Let us take 2. So 2 something, 0.2 something. So that's the resultant of 19 by 73. Third one, 29 by 47. Let's take that 290 by 47. 0 point. Again 47 is multiplied with a 4 times. 7 into 4, 28. 4, 4, 16. See, let's take the 5 times. 7 into 5, 35. 5 into 4, 20, 23. Let's take 0.6 something. 0.6 something. So we have 290, right? Fourth one. 17 by 39. So 170. 39. So let's go for 5 times. 9 into 5, 45. 5 into 3. It exceeds the value, right? 5 into 3, 15 plus 4, 19 something. See, definitely it is 0.4 something. So if you observe that, see, we are converting the entire fraction into the decimals. So if you observe that 3 by 19 by 73 is the smallest number when compared to 3 by 8. Again, it is less than by 17 by 39. Finally, 29 by 47. So if you observe that, then the best suitable option in these options are B. So is it clear? So try to convert it into the decimal value, then you can easily compare the data. So B is suitable answer. Next. Try to answer this question. Now see, divide 3740. 3740 into 3 parts. So let us take that A, B, C are 3 parts and some value is 3740. And we have a comparison. Half of the first part, 1 by second of A, 1/3 of second part, 1 by 6th of third part are equal. Now, what about the ratio of ABC? Let us take that it's a one common amount K. So half of A is equal to K, then A value is 2K, B value is 3K, and C value is 6K. Now you will get the ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 6. Means if I have 11 rupees, if I have 11 rupees, I have to pay 2 rupees for A, 3 rupees for B, and 6 rupees to the C. Now we have to identify that what is the value of those 3 parts. If 11 become 3740, now each value is 340 times. If each value is 340 times, then the first part is 2 into 340 is 680. So we have only one option available with 680, then directly choose that option. So why you guys are wasting our time to identify the B's value and C's value? We have that option, choose it. And if you are interested, you can multiply 340 with the 3 and 340 with the 6, that will become an answer. And you know that 6 is a double of 3. 3 into 340 is 1020, and double of that number is 2040. And the suitable answer is C. Next. Very good, Nana Vijay. Super. Razi, good. Ramesh, super. So try to answer this question also. Now see, in this information they mentioned that triangle represents the person who likes reading. The circle represents the person who likes cycling. So triangle represents the person who likes trekking. So this is the information available in the data. The question, how many persons like reading? So they're talking about the entire triangle, reading. 43 plus 12 plus 44 plus 28 plus 12 plus 31. All the values in the triangle you have to consider for this question. So here 44 plus 43 is 87. 28 plus 12 is equal to 40. 1231 is 43. Go through the sum. 87 plus 43 is 130. 130 plus 40 is 170. See, you have to consider all the values in the triangle. It's all about the entire reading part. Next, try to answer this question. Now, how many persons like trekking, reading, but not cycling? See, but not cycling means don't consider any values in the circle. Point number one. But you have to consider the common value of both trekking and reading. We need values from triangle and a square. So if you observe that, here the suitable value for this question is 28. Kanakarazu, only reading means, see, those values are not at all overlap in any other diagrams. Like see, as your question, only reading, for example. Only reading means consider 43. Why? Because that is not intersect with any other object. 12 is not intersect with any object. 44 is also not intersect with any other object. Is it clear? For example, only cycling. Only cycling, you can see that only 26 people. 31 and 12 is mapped with other values, right? Same way, only trekking is 36. Okay. Is it clear, Kanakaraju? Next. Let's see this question. Guys, this is for you. Try to answer this question and post your answer in the comment section after my live session. So don't forget, just try this one and answer it in the comment section. So we are moving to the next question. Let's see this distribution here. Like here the information says there are 90 coins. It's a 90 coins is a combination of both 10, 5 paisa and 10 paisa. And the total value of all the coins is 7 rupees. Value in terms of rupees, coins in terms of paisa. See, convert paisas into the rupee. 5 paisa is equal to 5 by 100. So 1 by 20th of rupee. 10 paisa is all about 10 by 100 is equal to 1 by 10th rupee. Then how many 5 paisa coins are there? The total number of coins are 90. The value is already given. Total value of the coins is 7. Let us take in this way, guys. Total number of coins. 5 paisa coins, let us take X. 10 paisa is y, then x plus y is equal to 9. See, we have a x coins, each value is 1 by 20 and the total value is x into 1 by 20. And here other coins is 90 minus x, value is 1 by 10 and the total is 7. Let's go for the further simplification. 20 is my LCM. Here x, 90 minus x, 10 become a 20 is multiplied with the 2 times. X plus 180 minus of 2x is equal to 140. Then you will get x is equal to 4. Now, how many 5 paisa points? 5 paisa points, as well our assumption, it is a x value is 40. So if you want how many 10 paisa points are there means here some value is 90. If x is 40, definitely y must be 50. So this question answer is 40. Difference. Difference is 40. Next, mode. Mode is all about most repeated frequency. Most repeated frequency is all about mode. Let's see here, you can able to see the repetition for 54. 1, 2. 54 is repeated twice. 55. 1, 2, 3. And 53. 1, 2. And 51 which is not repeated, 52 is not repeated, 6 and 57 is not repeated. If you observe that, see, 55 is repeated 3 times, 54 is repeated 2 times, and 53 is repeated 2 times. And according to the concept of mode, you have to consider most repeated frequency. Most means 55 is repeated 3 times. That's why consider that option. So mode for this question is 55. Try to answer this question from seating arrangement. Guys, don't forget to like our videos. If you like our videos, it reaches to the maximum number of people. And kindly share with your friends also. So definitely we will come up with more number of examples in your upcoming examination. So I will train you in both quantitative aptitude and logical. Now see here there are 6 flats on a floor in 2 rows. Out of these, 3 are facing north. 3 are facing north, and 3 are facing south. So while solving seating arrangements, first you have to fix the right and left conditions. So here 3 persons are facing north and 3 persons are facing south. So they given names Arun, Deshbhai, Chitra, Dheerat, Evan and Fatima. Let us consider their starting letters A, B, C, D, E, F. And B gets north facing. Okay, B should be arranged here. B gets north facing. And it is not next to D. So D and B are not next to each other. And D and F are get diagonally opposite place. Okay, diagonally opposite means you have to place in this way. D and F. Chitra is next to Fatima. Okay, Chitra is next to Fatima. We want to place both the persons side by side. And gets south facing flat. They clearly mention that both are get south facing flat. Let us take in this way. Okay. And you know that F is diagonally opposite to the D and F is facing south. So you can consider either F here or F here. Let us take the diagonal D and diagonal D. And D and B are not adjacent flat. So B should be somewhere. And you can fix the C and the C. And we have a data. So E gets north facing. E gets north facing, guys. And we know that D and B are not at all adjacent. So D and B are not adjacent. So definitely B must be here and B must be here. And you can conclude A and you can conclude A. Why? Because A gets north facing flat. Sorry, give me a second. A gets north facing flat. So A gets north facing flat. Okay, let's take A here and A here. Next, we have one person left. A, B, C, D, E. Conclude E here. Another question. So except D and F, which of the other pair diagonally opposite to each other? B, E. I just made a one mistake in a second. C, F, C, F. Okay. Let me take this point. Let me read this point. C. Yes, you can confirm C here. What is the point I listed here? Chitra is okay. We'll done with this point. And B. Okay. B gets north facing flat and is not next to D. Okay. It's not next to the D. Not next to the D means don't consider that person in the flow. So we can conclude it. Okay, not next to the D. And D and F is okay. D and F is okay. So you cannot consider B is in the same floor, guys. You can conclude it B here and B here. Next one B. Okay, we can conclude it B. And E got north facing. So E north facing. So even got E got north facing CF. Okay, done. D and F done. Is not next to the D. We have two possibilities. Okay. Then see, we have a left and E left. So we don't have that information A and a E. Oh, sorry. And B gets the north facing. Okay. Sorry. This is the point we have already. And DB are not next to each other. Yes, we can fix that. This is B. I missed this point, guys. Sorry. So this is the B. And they mentioned that A is also gets north facing flat. A is gets north facing flat. So we have one person left. Yes, our previous in arrangement is right. Sorry, guys. Let's check with the question. Except D and F. Except D and F. Except D and F. So which of the other diagonally each other? So B E. So B E. B are opposite to each other. But you can't see that option. Even Chitra, Arun. Sorry, guys. This is E, right? Even E. This is E, this is A. Sorry, E starting letter E, right? I mispronounced it. Okay, sorry that. Then we can conclude that A and B are diagonally opposite to each other. Next one, which of the following pairs are exactly opposite to each other? D, D naught, FC naught, EC, yes. Even and Chaitra is opposite to each other. Next one, which of the following combination gets facing south? South flats, ACF. H.C.F. Is it clear? Next. Let's see this question from time and work concept. See 30 men working for 5 hours a day and can take a task in 16 days. How many men, how many days 40 men working 6 hours a day in the same task? What about the total work? See, here the total work. We are assigning 30 men and working 5 hours and 16 days. We are assigning same work for 40 men and working 6 hours a day. How many days does it take? So here men 0 0. Men efficiencies are same. 4, 4, 6 times 4 exactly cancel again 4. So 4, 2 times and 3 times 3, 3 cancel. Then the number of days are 10. Let, let's check with this data interpretation. Now see, understand this data. Study the following table and answer the questions based on it. Below the household expenditure in 1000 rupees per annum. So they given us respective years the data. We have household expenditures, groceries, rent, leases, EMI and taxes. And the data is available. Let's check with these three questions. What is the total household expenditure in the year 2012? 2012 total expenditure 46 plus 14, 46 plus 14 plus 7.3, 5.6 plus 7. So 46 plus 14 is all about the 60. 60 plus 17. 60 plus 17 is 77. 77 plus 7 is 84. 84 plus 5, 89. 89.9. So 89,900 is the correct answer. Here question number 2. Expenditure on EMI forms is what percentage expenditure on grocery in the year 2014? They are talking about 2014. So here expenditure on EMI 7.4 is what percentage of grocery? So grocery is 52. So we have to identify that how much percentage it is. So let's take that 74 as 74 into 10. Just cancel 1 0 and 1 0. Finally we have 74 into 10 divided by. So we can cancel it's at 26 times. It's all about 5 times. Again 13 times. It's all about 37 times. So 37 into 5. So 7 into 5, 35. 5 into 3, 15, 18. 185 divided by 11. So 13 into 11 is 143. 13 into 13 is 169. So 13 into 169. 13 into 14. 169 plus 13 is 182. So your answer is all about 14 point something. So you can choose one option is available in 14. Answer is 14.23%. Let's see question number 3. What is the average spending on laser per annum? Average spending. So as you know that average is all about sum of observations divided by number of observations. Let's add all these values. 5 plus 6, 11, 11 plus. Let's add these two together. 5 plus 6, 11, 11 plus 14 is 25. 25 plus 8, 33. Point. Again 5 plus 5, 10. Then it becomes 4, 34. 9 plus 3, 12. Again 35.2 divided by. We have 5 years. Now see, 5 into 7, 7 point. So we have 2, right? It's a 7.4. It means 7,004. Because 1000 in rupees, no? You should multiply with 1000. 7.4 into 1000 is equal to 7,004. Let's see this question. A triangle has a perimeter of 200. If two of its sides are equal to the third side, which is 20 more than the equal sides. Now, what is the length of the third side? See, we have three sides, right? Side 1, side 2, side 3. So they mention that two sides are equal and the third side is 20 more. So you know that if two sides are equal, it's all about the isosceles triangle. Now the triangle perimeter, sum of all the sides, 3x plus 20 is equal to 200. So you can get x is equal to 60. Now what is the length of the third side? 60 plus 20 is 80. Simple. So 50 plus 0.5 is multiplied with a 10 is 20 is 10 divided by 0.7. It means 60 divided by 0.7 is all about 600 by 7. 7 into 8, 56, right? We have 40. 7 into 5, 35. We have a 5. Let's take the decimal. 7 into 7, 49. 7 into 7, 49. So we have a 1. So here the value become 85.71 is the simplified value. Next. Let's see this question from time and work. So working together, PQR can take 6 days. P alone 10 days, Q alone 24 days. In how many days R alone can able to reach the field? So here the total work. LCM of 6, 10, 24. Let's go through that. LCM is 120. Now 6 become a 120 altogether. They will complete at 20 units per day. Then only whole work is completed in 6 days. Efficiency of P. So 120 units of work completed by P in just 10 days. Yet P efficient 12 units per day. And Q completed in 24 days. Yet the efficiency is 5. So here P, Q, R. Altogether they will finish 20 units per day. Here P completed 20 units. Q completed 5 units. Then what about the R? So P 12 units, Q 5 units, and total is 20. So we can conclude that here efficiency of R is 3 units per day. So we want to finish 120 units. We are assigning only R. So R efficiency 3 units per day. Then definitely R takes 40 days to complete it. Very good. Nanavali. Next one. Now see, a shopkeeper marks price 320 rupees. Marked price is 320. So find the cost price. If after allowing discount is 10%, he still gains 20% on the cost price. So here the discount is 10%. What about the selling price? So 320, 32 rupees is discount. Then the value is 320 minus of that value is 280. While selling it for 228, still he makes a profit of 20%. What about the cost price? Let's compare the data. 20% is all about 1 by 5. As you know that if cost price is 5 units, denominator is all about 5. And the selling price, they mentioned that they got a profit of 1 unit. So selling price is 6 units. If 6 units is equal to 2 unit, 288, 6 into 4, 6 into 8. Each unit is 48. Now 5 is multiplied with the 48, then the value becomes 240. Now see, if run is 182114, bin is 2914, what about bring? What is the logic? What's the logic, guys? Now see, it's all about alphabetical position. C. R18, U21, N14. B2, I9, N14. Drink. Let's consider alphabetical position 2, 18, 9. So we have that option 1, 4, 7. It's an easy multiplication. Try to just go for the speed math. Try to solve this question and post your answer in the comment. 5.16 is multiplied with the 3 point. So, what is the relation you observe from jog as kennel be as? So what is the relation here? Now see, this is the place where you can place a dog. So kennel is the place where you can put the dog. Same way, you can see all bees are together. He's high. So they're talking about the place. The serious question. Some fruits are vegetables. All vegetables are plants. Let's stick with the conclusion. Some plants are vegetables. Yes, you can see the minimum overlapping. Absolutely right. Some fruits are plants. Some fruits are also plants. Yes, it's absolutely right. So both conclusions are valid. Both are follows. Next. See, a table was sold at a profit of 10%. The cost price was 5% less. It was sold 7 rupees more. Then it gained 20%. Find the cost price of that table. Let us take that. Cost to price of the table is 100. Now they need a profit of 10% while selling 110. And the cost price is reduced by 5%. Now the cost price is 95 units. And they mention that they need a profit of 20%. So 20% of 95. 20% of 95. So they need 19 units of profit. 19 plus 95 is all about 140. Let's compare the data. If you observe the selling prices, it is increases by 4. If 4 units is 7 rupees, then you have to identify that what is the cost price. Cost price is 100 units. If 4 become 100, each unit is multiplied with a 25. So, same way, if 7 is multiplied with a 25, that's your answer. So, 25 is multiplied with a 7 is 175 rupees. You see, P bought an article for 1600 rupees and sold at a profit of 10%. What would have been increases in profit? It was sold at 1840. If we sold at 1840, they will get 240 rupees profit. Now, 240 rupees is what percentage in terms of profits? Now, 240 is what percentage in 1600? Double zero, double zero cancel. So, this is exactly 15%. If you sold at 1840 rupees, if you compare with the previous profit, it is increases by 5%. Very good, Nanavani. Now see, select the correct symbols 27, 3, 19, 10. We need 90. Let's take, we can't see any division, okay. Let's go through that option 1. Multiplication. So, but 19 is not divisible by 10, right? Next one, next one, next one. 3 is not divisible by 19. 19 is not divisible by 10. So, let's take the fourth option. 27 into 3. 81 plus 19 minus of 10. So definitely the resultant is 90. D is the suitable answer. Perfect symbols 44, 4, 7, 5. So don't take divisions initially. If you take division, 44 is divided by 4 is 11. 11 into 7, 70. Oh, sorry. Yes, it follows. We have a multiplication, right? It's 11. 11 into 7, 77. 77 plus 5 is 82. You know that divisible by 11 property. Some of the alternative differences resultant is either 0 or multiples of 11. So r plus 1, 0 plus 9. We need resultant should be either 0 or multiples of 11. So r plus 1 minus of 9 is equal to 0. So definitely r should be replaced with 8 according to the property. Let's see this question from the relation. Malini said, Rohit is my maternal aunt's mother's only son's son. Malini related to Rohit. My is all about who says the data? Malini. My maternal mother's, my mother's maternal aunt's mother. My maternal aunt's mother. Maternal aunt's mother. Mother's only son. Only son. Only son. So his name is Rohit. So we can conclude that all these three persons are siblings. Sibling children are cousins. Next, value of this expression 36. Minus stands for division. Plus stands for minus. Multiplication stands for plus. So 9. 9 minus 7 plus 8. Answer. Multiplication means plus. Minus means division. Plus means multiplication. 9 into 7, 63 plus 8 is equal to 7. What is the average of first 20 multiples of 12? Guys, see, it's all about the consecutive numbers. See, consecutive numbers means if difference between number to number is common. Difference between number to number is common, those are consecutive numbers. Here, the question says that average of first 20 multiples of 12. Now see, 12 into 1, 12 into 2. The same way, last value is 12 into 20. Guys, my suggestion in any consecutive number concept, average lies in the middle position. So here the middle position means from 1 to 20 numbers, 1 to 20 numbers. Middle position is 12 into 10, 12 into 11. And you can see the average exactly here. You can see the average exactly here. You know that from here to here, it's a difference of 12 units. It's a difference of 12 units, right? So here the exact middle number is 126. Right? Because from here to here is a 6, from here to here is a 6. Is it clear? See otherwise, see, one more point. Either sum of first number plus last number divided by 2. You can apply that concept also. 12 into 20 is 240 plus 12 divided by 2. 252 divided by 2 is equal to 126. Either you can consider the middle one, otherwise sum of first number plus last number divided by 2 gives the average. This is only applicable for consecutive number concept. Next. Median. As you know the definition, numbers which are arranged in increasing order and find the middle one. See, increasing order means 31, after 53, 55, 56, 59, 61, 69. So here the middle number is 56. Numbers which are arranged in increasing order and find the middle term. So remember this definition. Next one. Sum of the two digits is 9. Let us take that xy is a two-digit number and sum of the two digits is 9. When the digits are reversed and the number is decreased by 45. Value of xy is 10x plus y. Value of yx, 10y plus x is equal to 45. 9x minus 9y is equal to 45. Then x minus y is equal to 5. So definitely x value is 7, y value is 2. Now the question, find the changed number. Initial number is 72. If you reverse it, then the resultant becomes 27. See, mentor as NVMGLI. Guys, Mahesh, man, electrical vehicle, man, grantes, love, Indira and Brazil. So it's all about opposite pair logic. So P opposite letter. So P opposite letter is K. It starts from K. R opposite letter is I. Eliminate. O opposite letter is L. So KIL and KIL. F opposite letter is U. B is the suitable answer. Next. See, upstream speed of a boat is 40 km per hour. It means again is the stream. Still water. The speed of boat in the still water is 55. What is the downstream speed? Guys, boat speed is 55. Definitely stream speed is 55 minus V is equal to 40. We can conclude that V is 50. So what is the downstream speed? Boat is travel along the stream. Along the stream is all about addition. It's all about 70 km per hour. It's a direct substitution. Guys, hope you enjoyed this session and this is also for you. So try to answer this question and post your answer in the comment section. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and like our videos and share this information with the maximum number of people who are preparing for the different examinations. Definitely our content will help their preparation, guys. So you can download this material after this live session. Search V2VVK. You can get my channel and listen to it and download that material. And feel free to reach us if you have any queries regarding your preparation part. And follow our all the channels. Links are available in my bio. Go through the description. You can find the links and follow us. And kindly support our channel. Just show some love. So definitely we will come up with more number of questions in your upcoming exams. So until the next session, have a nice day. Good night, guys.